of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Looking to throw on second down. Gannon. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
That takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Anderson to kick off.
After the made field goal, Anderson back out to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. They're only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
1st down, Vick. He's going to look deep down the field. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
At the 46-yard line.
He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. Pass the 20. And Ray in for a touchdown. Cordero Patterson, 54 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. So that's going to be a nice one for the passing stats, and that's how it will go down in the stat sheet. But the success of that play, no doubt, all thanks to the talents of the wideout.
He was definitely the recipient of good blocking as well, especially at the line of scrimmage. And once he got around the corner, you got the sense that no one was going to get him. Really nice ball handling, too, in order to get it to him.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. The Bengals drive about to get going. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
To throw again on 2nd down. Vick trying to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
On third and short. They'll try option left. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up fourth. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He cannot get away. Down goes Vick. That was Patrick Peterson from his quarterback spot rolling in for the sack. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Gannon. This will be caught at about the 6. And he will take it in for the touchdown. Cordero Patterson. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Makes the score our home team 24. Visitors 7. Morton Anderson to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing, Vick, dancing to his left. Now he'll let it, and that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this one is incomplete. Randy Moss, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Vick is going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. Look at the lead. Look at the deficit. Trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. To throw on 2nd down. Gannon completes it to the fullback, Ham. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. 51 yards.
At the 29-yard line.
Off-play action. Gannon. He's going to take off with it. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
3 at the 5-yard line.
Off the play fake. Gannon. Escaping the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Cordero Patterson, the one he was hoping to get it to. And it's 3rd and short. to throw. Gannon, and it's caught. Touchdown. Stephon Diggs there to make the grab. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it to the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Now Jones. Start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?"
It's caught at the 10. And they'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Calvin Johnson, 67 yards. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead. So now the Bengals offense will stay out there as they'll decide to go for two. Operating from the gun, Vick. And it'll be intercepted. David Baker with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
31. Visitors 13.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. Past midfield, look out. Cordero Patterson on the loose.
Forget the idea of flipping the field. They have now put themselves in a position to score points with that big-time return.
The 25-yard line.
Throwing on first down. Gannon. That is caught at the 7. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Now they'll have it first and goal following that gain of 17. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six from Bengals TV. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. Just about put a camera on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. They go down to none. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Again, it's Cook. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for first. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college and how about in the NFL? The miracle in the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Mike Brooks. And the Bengals will get the football back.
Now, I don't often have sympathy for quarterbacks, but in this situation, I don't know what else he could do. 4th down, so he can't just throw the ball away. He's got to find a way to try and make a play, but the pressure ended up getting to him.
Pressure got to him. Really big sack and a turnover here on downs. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he takes it in for a score in the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome. A little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
So celebration down on the field for a good, hard-fought victory here. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that.
Strapped in, it's just about time to get the party started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Fields this way up at the 17. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Gannon. This one left side caught by Patterson. Breaks the tackle, he's got room to run. He'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And with the big gain, they'll go ahead and decline the penalty. With Cook. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun. Gannon. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, Gannon. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. To throw again, Gannon. A diving grab. I think he got that, yes. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
Circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
From the gun on third down. Gannon. He gets his one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
17-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Snatched by the safety, Ed Reed. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
That's going to be caught, and he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 23 yards on the play. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Vick's going to look to run, and he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Michael Vick keeping it himself from a yard out, and the Ravens have taken the early lead. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
It's good. Fix the score. Ravens 7. Our home team, nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Their own 27-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it?
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Back to the air on second down. Gannon. Throw left side complete. It's Patterson. Touchdown! Cordero Patterson. 73 yards. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it? No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On play action, Vick. Airing it out deep for Smith. This is caught inside the 15. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one good for 37 yards. Operating from the gun. Vick buying time to his left. And it is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. From 8 yards out, and the Ravens have taken the lead. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left them reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And, you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. This is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Play action now, Vick. Smith catches left side. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard
line. They just get the play off. Now Vick. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with the pick. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That'll be complete to Cook. And he's going to be out of bounds right around the line of scrimmage. And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Looking to throw on second down. Gannon. His throw here is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. From the gun, Gannon, flush to his right. Open man, there's Patterson, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
At the 43-yard line.
On 1st down, Gannon. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Gannon. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much
Vick in trouble, and down he goes. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Another try after the 1st down sack. Vick, going for Sanders downfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Baker with a pick, and they take this across midfield and inside the 45.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely, and from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
And complete, right side to Cook. The try. And they go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one goes for 30 yards.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
This will be caught just inside the 10. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. On 3rd down, Gannon flushed out right. And it's caught. Touchdown. As the first half is winding down. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you get a brand-new ball game.
Morton Anderson to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Tyreek Hill on the return. And he returns this to the 22.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Oh, and now Vick throwing another interception. Picked off at the 40.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. The final shot before break. Gannon escaping the pressure right. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. All right, Coach, thank you. And we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Anderson to kick off.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Tyreek Hill set to return it. Oh, good-looking return set up here. Running room at the 50. Look out. He's past the 30. He will score. People still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand here at the start of the 3rd quarter, and boom, we got points on the board.
And you just identified why the bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, so people can still follow the game. And right now, they're bummed out that they missed that big return to start this half.
So now the other return teams out there, as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams sprint to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Cook on the first down carry there as he works his way forward for a gain of about 4.
The ball carrier.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Gannon. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Ron Woodson. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Steps away to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up
again, it's Barkley. And he's got the 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A gain of 28 yards there and give him the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Throw left side complete. It's Smith. And he is into the end zone for the Baltimore touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
They'll try it again now after the 5-yard walk-off. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
Ravens 28. Our home team 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now it's Patterson. A strong running. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Gannon. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 32-yard line.
On 2nd down now, it's Cook. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
That's good. 4A.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back now here on EA Sports.
Third quarter.
As we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter.
14.
Throwing on 1st down. Gannon looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Smith. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Those short little routes probably going to be open. The defense, they'll let those happen, especially when they can make an inbounds tackle.
Yeah, where's Coach Madden when you need him? He always talked about taking what the defense gives you, but sometimes you have to know when you have to take more. That was one of those situations.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 37. A good pickup there, a 22.
At the 37-yard line.
On 1st down, Gannon. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Deion Sanders. He's got daylight. 20, 10. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Touchdown, Ravens.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And no, the throw is incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good.
I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for two, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with second down coming up. I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting this team at home, because it's coming through loud and clear to you and me. This offense, they've been stuck in neutral much of the game. And on that last play, they actually went in reverse. I think this crowd would have liked neutral, don't you?
Yeah, neutral would have strongly been preferred. They'll take anything positive at this point.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Gannon. Throw left side complete. It's Smith. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. To throw on second down, Gannon. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Rob Woodson with a pick. So all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You've got to go compete for the ball. So try and get another one picked off.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run with Barkley. And he's got some space here. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
And this is called touchdown, Baltimore.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. To the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Oh, no, and it's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now it's Patterson. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's...
And now here is another interception. Picked up in the time for Ed Reed. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here, not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, to throw 7 picks. And they take a knee.
Today's final score.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about the team to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Join the discussion on Twitter at EA Sports_MUT. With that, we say so long, everybody.